executive manager! Keeping an eye on every of my sinners, focusing on their conditions, lending them strength, and reviving them. There's so much going on. My head feels like it could burst at any moment now. My nerves feel as though they are burning out from pouring in so much concentration. I'm listening. Ryoshu has begun engaging the nurse father. With our current manpower, breaking through the situation is going to be very difficult. Your orders, executive manager. Sinclair from the future still there, summoned by the sign that manifested on his forehead. Would I summon him in this form? That would be cool. Do not bring Gregor into this. That guy, he can't be controlled. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even want this. He doesn't want this. Gregor is still rampaging under the grip of an uncontrollable metamorphosis. Both teams were still in complete disarray. Even the LCD team, the only one who had been moving along fairly well, ended up missing the ace in the hole. No, not yet. I take the situation as not favorable then. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to do this on our own again. Well, I, Otis, never intended to showcase my competence to this extent, but very well. There shouldn't be any sort of issues. I merely follow the manager's orders. Right. And, technically speaking, she's already wounded. We already gave her a wound right through the chest. That should help us. Ryoshu's sword, finely drawn from its scarab, pierces through the pinkish nurse father with a single, smooth thrust. The enemy staggers on her feet, then opens one of the doors behind her. The way she moves was too slow to be an escape, and her gaze, intently trained on Ryoshu, was too steady to be a look of surrender. Soon we realized that she was trying to draw us in, after her. But wait! Where is this? I know for certain that I've stabbed! I had grown so sick of this place. I know! You always said it was my fault that you were fettered to this house of spiders. Are you saying it is not? I was the one who was being raised in this insufferable house. If anyone has the right to be resentful, it is me. But you left! You freed yourself anyways! You stepped out to the ground outside! You traveled to see the sky! The real sky! Huh? I already cut you down with the sword once. So how comes that you're still alive? Are you sure? Did you make sure to pierce the sword cleanly through my heart? Do you even have a single clear memory that you can recall for certain? If the memories themselves are gone, and all that's left is the feeling that you once had something to cherish, how true could those feelings really be? Once something cannot be remembered anymore, its time is as good as lost. Both the city and this house have become a place where not a single soul has the heart to remember the child. And that is how our story ends. Maybe for me, but not for Raya. She's still waiting for me. Raya is waiting for no one! Oh? What just happened? What? Second form? But her face is still glitched. All the other things are back to normal. Okay. Oh, she lost 50% of her health. She has no shield whatsoever. Is it still the same gimmick as before? After image is still here. Forward flow, compassion. Gain forward flow, compassion for every 2 SP above 2. 0, I mean. And less than 0 SP, gain backward flow, bitterness. Deal minus percent damage. Deal extra percent damage. So our clash chances get better, but she also deals more damage with her cracked red points. Also, there's more story in here. The past, the present, the future, the myriad moments converging together, rendering the distinction of time meaningless. Youthful and aged selves alike are pulled into the here and now from every point along the continuum of time. Okay. The afterimage that have long wrapped me in their folds has stripped away, layer by layer, and I'm left standing with both loss and liberation. After effects. Something similar to Sinclair then, because technically speaking, he is also creating a paradox right now, but being in the present, even though he's from the future. Well, either way, let's see how we're going to clash. Oh god. Okay, this attack just has to go through. I'm just lacking the speed to properly redirect all of her attacks. Ooh, that's bad. Already 2070, huh? Right, my bad luck is ever present. There's no way for me to escape from it. I'll never roll tail or at a head when I need them. Unless, of course, I have 45 sanity. But other than that, it's always the freaking tail. It's always the tail. Okay, but at the very least, Slice didn't fail me. That's good. We are back to 6 SP. Okay, it's good. Now please win your other clash. Alright. We are just forgetting about that clash because I got staggered. Yeah, that's good. Okay, just avoid this. And this is just going to be a clean hit, but there's much they can do about this. To make sure that my Gregor is not getting staggered. Don't want that hit to hit multiple guys. Need to avoid that. Okay. So with the regret boost, he's going to become even more powerful. Okay, so what do we clash? It's good. It's good. Okay, 27 damage is not so bad. I was able to avoid the other hit. Freeze. Unfocused volley. A 4 lust resonance might just make the difference. Please. Give her a couple of good slaps. Don't get staggered for the love of it. Otherwise, we're just going to be screwed. 4 hits of that dice sounds horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't even think we have any sort of K-Comp ampoules left. And we don't. I can already see it. They didn't give us a refresh. But Matthias' party got 6 more ampoules. Oh man, this is unfair. The other teams get so many free ampoules and they don't need them. But if we actually need them, they're just gone from the entire system. It's like they just assume because Dante's here, they probably don't have a need for it or something. And that's not the case. Dante can't heal in the middle of a fight. He just can't. He just can't. Ah, God. Okay, Assault, I need you to hit where it hurts. Not entirely sure about that one. Win against this one though. I pray to gods. She just has 100 HP left, but I don't trust this. What if she has another HP gauge or something? Yeah, another HP gauge. Sudden 0 damage things. They love to pull these stunts. And so, this moment too shall be severed. Oh! Okay! Ryoshu? You're fine, right? Where are my ampoules? Give me my ampoules! I have the speed. I can decide which of these clashes are going to happen first. And they removed all of my stagger bars as well. I'm already back to maximum of sanity. This is fine. My luck shouldn't really be able to hinder this fight now. Right? With 45 sanity, there's no way that my bad luck could ruin this. Or could it? It did do a lot of damage. Maybe we should start to avoid a little. Well, at the very least, these attacks are doable now. I don't really see any sort of red coins on them. Unless, of course, this one just suddenly turns into a red coin. Is she just turning all of them into red coins now? Maybe I should have tried to avoid them. Yeah? Maybe I should have tried to avoid them. But getting a bit too late for that. How much HP do I have? 6? Am I dead? I'm actually dead. How? How? Apparently. Oh, I do not have sanity. What does she have sanity? What? Ah! Oh my god. Am I actually going to die again? Is this a thing? This is my life now? Constantly dying to this boss fight who seems scripted as heck, but I'm still losing? Huh? Huh? Not? Yes? Yes? Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna clash against this one. Pull out the eagle for the last one. Okay. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You got this. You got this. There we go. There we go. Oh? Oh! A soft singing echoes in Ryoshus' ears. When will Mommy come back? Will she be here today? What about tomorrow? Mommy! I really wanted to keep our promise. I wanted to stay in here and wait really quietly. Shut up! Was I too impatient? Did Mommy leave me because I couldn't wait for one fleeting moment? Stop talking! Words mingle and tangle together, making it impossible to tell who is speaking to whom. Your daughter has left you forever! Just as you did! What? No doubt, Araya will hide again. And I'll be wandering again, searching for her. We won't be able to meet for a very long time. So I cannot lose her. This is my last chance. Araya loves watching the stars. She may still be hiding somewhere in that starry night. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, Mommy. This is the House of Spiders. A place no one can escape from. A place ever suspended, ever barren from touching the sky. A tiny, cramped little space to which I never returned. Left? Never! Ryoshu lets out an anguished cry as she swings her sword once more. The nurse father makes no move to avoid it, as though she has entrusted Ryoshu with the right to enter. Which memory did you carve away this time? And finally, the pinkish nurse father falls where she stands. The floor of the House of Spider was cold and unyielding. Just hide in this box for a little while. Once you get in, close your eyes and count. it'll be quiet and dark. But when you're in there, everything will pass quickly. Eh? Wait, how do you know? Mommy, well, let's just say, I used to hide here quite some time. So stay in there and wait for me, Araya. I promise, I'll come back for you. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, Mommy. No. She will never come back. Once Mommy comes back, we are going somewhere where the stars are so close, it looks like you could even touch them. I'll pack us some lunch and cut the sausages into octopus shapes. And when I'm done waiting, Mommy will show up and tell me that I did good. She will say, I knew Araya would be good at hiding. And then, after a little bit more time, well, I guess I wear a big flower, bigger than a watermelon, for my graduation. I'll take it off afterwards, and then give it to Mommy. She will look good with a hydragion, because she looks just like me. And then, I'll learn even more letters. I've got to teach her all the new slangs too. And then... No. Those days don't come, Araya. Then, we'll climb to a real rooftop and feel the real wind and eat cold watermelons together. Mom forgot all about me. The door never opened. There's no calendar there. I don't know how many days have passed. And no clock either, so I can't even tell if it's a day or a night. I see it now. I was left behind. Mom has left me for good. Today never ends. Tomorrow never came. Once that certainly has settled in. Once every shade of the darkness felt as though they belonged to me. I threw the door open by myself. If someone had been waiting on the other side of that door, it should have been her. Oh dear. You've fallen into the temporary entanglement there, Araya. From the looks of it, my darling daughter must have stepped into these folds countless times. Her blood, you see, interacts uniquely with the flow of time. That is what allows her to steep in there unharmed. You too were born with Yoshihida's blood, because the higher-ups of the farms wished for another candidate with an inapted attitude to wield Arayashiki. However, the fact that it is simply impossible for you to ever match my Yoshihida's aptitude for it. Blood. Yes, blood is quite important, but it is only the first and the most basic requirement. What really counts is how you sense your time. The way that child perceives and observes time, the intuition, the balance, the perception, isn't something that can easily be imitated. Well, thanks to that shared blood though, you somehow managed to hold out against time and even read it as well. But that's also exactly what made a mess of the time that you were supposed to bear inside of the time's vault. I have no idea what kind of emotion you drove to push open that door, but we will reunite with Yoshihide again, without any sort of fail. Because as long as that child remains incomplete, the House of Spiders shall endure. And it's just so happened that there's a vacant spot in our house. Perhaps your attitude will also be enough to seize the title of Dewy Star. Oh no! No! I opened my hands. I saw wrinkled old fingers. Strands of thread twining around them. Is this my name? Yes, Araya. That is how you read it. It's so hard to read though. How do you write your name, Mummy? Huh? The side effects must have kicked in by now. With all this unstable superposition of time, you're bound to experience them for life. These threats hold nothing but pain. They're all leading back to you. Closing your eyes won't stop the vision from flooding in. That is the nature of time. It is inevitable. Does that mean if I follow these threads to where you are, if I become a nurse father, will I get to see her again? Even now, the wait has not stopped. Of course, my sweet daughter will come home. Mommy, I learned something at school today. You're not supposed to smoke around kids. Wait, says who? That's the teacher. Because I'm a still-growing kid, and we need to stay healthy. But we can't really do that if people around us keep on smoking like that. Why not? Well, because I'm in my growth period. If bad cells form in your body at a young age, teacher said the bad stuff is going to grow even faster. Grows faster? Your teacher's a crocky douchebag then. Mommy, don't talk about my teacher like that! After that day, however, Mommy never touched a cigarette again. But I grew to smoke the same kind that she used to. Every time I took a drag, it felt like I was breathing alongside her. The rancid scent that the flow of time has wrapped over her now lingers on my skin. My mind ripples and swirls like the cigarette smoke in the air, carrying me to the moment I never wanted to see again. Mommy, where are you going? Don't leave me here! Where are you going? Where did you go? And you crawling back to the house of spiders with that, huh? Once it became painfully clear that there wasn't even an ounce of recognition in her eyes, not even a brief spark of it. The myriad moment inside me, bound and constricted by tangled thread, began trembling and thrashing aloud. Mommy, can I even call you Mommy anymore? The same child who used to munch through mouthful of snacks, practice how to read and write, and sing songs with barely intelligible lyrics, rose into the form of the Pinky's nurse father, standing before her eyes. Her final gaze is not trained on Ryoshu. It is staring off into the distance, an unknown point between the folds of time. Raya? Araya! The singing voice fades into silence as the Pinky's nurse father's fallen body goes still. Ryoshu raised her sword ever so slowly. Ryoshu? She answered with silence, staring down at her. I understood what it was that she was watching. She was looking at every strand of the thread connected to her, the bundle of strings forming herself, and the chain that links us together throughout our journey. You're thinking about severing the chain, aren't you? Ryoshu has failed to protect Araya, what she has promised to her daughter with that pinky swear turned into a lie. And the thread that had connected the two of them was severed into 1,000 little strands. This means that our pact, her contract with Limbus Company, no longer meant anything to her. Look, I lost the one and only thread that I was clinging to. What reason do I have to stay? Ryoshu cuts off the chain. It falls apart with so little resistance that it is almost as if it had never linked us together in the first place. And that was only the beginning. The day of her life let out a piercing shriek as they were severed away by the sharp edge of her blades. The memories shaped by the accumulation of those days began to fade. Hacked into pieces, mutilated, time itself howls with a piercing cry. Is she forcing herself to forget everything now? Since she failed to keep her promise? Oh god! And it's not over. There are more boss fights. Who am I fighting at this point? I'm fighting every single person in this house! She even fought her daughter! She even fought her daughter! Wait a second, I want to see something really quickly. Okay, she's still here. She's still here. Do you know how cool that would have been? If you reach this point, this stage from here to there, but never complete this chapter after the cut. If she just temporarily gets banned from our account until we actually complete our story. Wouldn't that be a really cool feature? Huh? But no, they can't really do that. They can't really do that. We need all 13 of our sinners for the stuff that Dante has planned. The Millennium's Kingdom or something like that, right? It's very important. We need all 13 of them. Now let's see. Am I going to bring the again? Something tells me that I should. Yeah, I should. I don't like that I'm forced to do this. But with my luck as of late, I don't have a choice. It's screwing me left and right and center. It's chance that it gets. Oh, god damn it. At long last, the painting has begun. Painting? That's my darling daughter. You've made your father proud. Here it is. The first stroke of the House of Spiders' masterpiece. Its long-awaited Peace the Resistance has finally been painted. What? Do you see it, Sora? It is so very close to perfection. Mr. Reen? Then is this going to be my final test? That's right. Oh. But Mr. Reen, if I can make it through this one too, I might finally be given the honor of being your daughter, like the prescript has said, right? Of course, Sora. You have been working so very hard after all. I love every single day that I have spent with you, Mr. Reen. I feel the same. Now then. I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime spectacle, but I can't imagine that you have any reason to stay and watch. Your nurse father fulfilled her purpose remarkably. All you need to do is turn around and leave, and you will be free. My master had but completed the purpose that you have chosen for her, and that has nothing to do with my humble self. Why urge me to leave? It is true that I entered the tutorage of my master to inherit the title of the Star. Yet how could I leave when her life's breath has not yet left her? But she's still alive? Oh, my insignificant self is not yet worthy to inherit the name of the Star. Thus, I must bear my master away hence. That has to be the most pointless thing to do in the world. Her heart was pierced by none other than that blade. She will stop breathing soon enough. Can't you just tell by looking at my daughter's face? It is too late. Rare is the opportunity to cross blades with the wielder of Muga, the non-self, who has also reached the realm of Ashura. I shall fell her here and depart with my master. How should we proceed now, Executive Manager? If it is as you say, then she's no longer... No. Ryoshu has severed the chain without permission. Remember what Ryoshus always has said, right? Once you sign the contract, You don't get to quit the company so easily. Right. What is broken is only the pact forged with the manager. The clauses of a contract with Limbus company still remain in effect. We are helping Ryoshu. Yeah. She may choose to quit in the end. Still, what the Sinclair from the future has said still lingers in the far corner of my mind. I have no way of knowing if what he was a glimpse of what awaits us in the future. But at least, let's see her off properly. And not in the burning inferno like this, when she's about to lose herself again. This is not the proper way. This is clearly... Oh god. Not the proper way. Oh, she's still fighting with us. Well, she's fighting them, I guess. The Stars Glade. Uga. Okay. Do you need help? Oh, I think you're fine. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna take care of, what was the name again? Ren. I'm gonna take care of Ren then. Do what you feel is right. I'm going to try to keep my... Oh, it's purple. I'm going to try to keep my sanity there. Oh my god! Okay, Sora, I have the feeling that this, you're probably not going to last very long. She's literally using the sword with abundance. She really is about to shred her mind. Oh god! Considering that she never was willing to use that sword before, it's kinda unsettling. Okay. My son is able to win his clash, it's just fine. It's just the next round of attacks are probably in our favor. Pretty much all of them are basic attacks. Well, one of them are basic attacks at least. Oh, you swap targets now. Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't mind. Oh, I do mind this. Have it changed back? No? No, I guess not. Okay. Fine. I'll just tank this one with my sword and hit you with this. Yeah, let's just do that. 21. Okay. Exactly our purple coins now. Are they able to just clash through everything? Without being able to be resisted or something? I mean, her sword does have the power to slice through everything. I could imagine that it had an effect like that. It would definitely fit. But then the purple coins would become a serious issue. Just saying. Let me double check on that. Purple coins. Oh god! You're forgetting your skills, Ryoshu! You're forgetting your name! You see this? Oh god! Wait. I cannot let Araya live a life like my own. She must lead a new life away from this place, away from me. We will escape the House of Spiders before Araya meets the same fate as Saru. But I cannot guarantee Araya's safety while fighting off the Nurse Fathers. I will hide her. I will hide her right under their nose, in that room full of time vaults. But they are always coming and going. The time vaults are safe. I can just put Araya in one of those. Okay? And then I will make a small mark on Araya's safe with my blade. That way, when I return, the mark made by my sword will become fresh again, and I'll be able to pick out hers, even if the walls were shuffled around. The best place to hide a tree is in the forest after all. However, much time slipped by. I hope it feels like only a fleeting moment to her. Defensive skills. I must make it look as though Araya is already safely out of the House of Spiders. I will stage it by raising this blade against Nurse Father. That should sell the story that I'm trying to stop them from going after her. I know better than anyone how strong the tenacious Nurse Fathers are. If I'm to deceive them, I need to stage a desperate act with everything at my disposal. plan how I'll take on each of them. How their swords will clash with mine. I may lose control over my own mind, but I will make sure to run the picture through my head over and over again. Strong enough to kill them. This I know. But I can still incapacitate and hold them back, if only for a little while. And then I leave. I leave and come back stronger. Secure the help of someone stronger than me, or gain more allies. Either way, I must come back with a guaranteed means of dealing with them once and for all. Okay. Well, I actually wanted to check up on the Propicons here, but something tells me that that's kinda out of the question here. But good that I still decided to check up on her there. I would have missed these messages! I would have missed these messages! Oh god. Okay. It's your turn now. I can't clash. I guess I'm just gonna tank it then. Yeah. Gonna tank it then. Pretty sure Ryoshus is going to take care of them. I'm pretty sure none of them have a chance to actually finish her off. I mean, look at her. 1500 HP. Slash power of 28. Multiple slash attacks. Swapping target occasionally. And we're just here. Just surviving. Barely surviving. Maybe giving her a little bit of a hand. Every now and then. Get a chance to clash with something. But so far it's not really looking that promising. Okay, let's block. 38 is not bad. My sword has the power to heal, right? Just to be safe. Huh? Wait. Are you affecting us as well? No. We're fine. But they're getting deleted. Wait a second. Something changed over here as well. No. But every slash is taking more of their letters away. Oh no! Oh no! And how? What foul? How the hell am I supposed to survive that? Are you kidding me? He's gonna die. He's literally about to die. It's hopeless. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my sword. You're literally about to die. You're literally about to die, and there's nothing I can do about this. She literally is about to do 1,000 damage. He lives! How did you live? That should have been impossible! It was 1 HP! Or are we unable to die right now? Are we just unable to... Okay. I mean, that would fix the issue. But... at the same time, though, they could have just made the damage a bit more reasonable. You know? A little bit more reasonable. They don't have to hit us for thousands of damage. It's not necessary. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, Remus dead. Oh, God, I'm dead. Hey, you! Don't attack my Ryoshu! I'm gonna stab you with daring decision, but I'm not going to change the targets! Never! Oh, hell no! I'm not touching any of your dices! Not a single one! Screw that! Oh, man. Can you get her? Is that possible? Can we get one of them at least? Yeah, probably not. Well, at the very least, the first of them is about to fall. 99 bleeds and 35 bleed count. What are you doing to this Ren guy? That is absolutely overkill. There's no point to go that far. Wait, what's happened? I was about to say. Is it glitched now? Could have been glitched. I'm assault. Pretty sure Otis is about to die. So, let's go down in style, shall we? Oh god. Oh my god! Oh no! Okay, we can't die. This confirms it. This confirms it, but still. This is way too overkill. There's no need for any of that. God. Okay, I could have probably brought my normal assault then. There was no reason for us to bring Lee Hang assault. But oh well. My god, it's a question mark! It's such a question mark at this point! She's just deleting them! Everyone who gets slashed by her is just deleted! Now, let me ask you something. Do any of you remember who you just fought? Yes, of course! Because these effects have no effect on us! At least Dante as well. They have both become so faint to me that I can't even recall their names. This can only mean that her completion is within reach. All that's left is to wait. My memories are fine. I still remember their names too. They were Sora and Ren. Exactly! Comparing your perception with mine, I can tell that this is no mere memory wipe procedure, executive manager. What the House of Spiders sought to shape Ryoshu into seems to be some sort of concept incinerator. As you may well know, in this city, getting rid of anything is quite a pain. Tear a piece of napkin into pieces, burn it, swallow it, destroy every evidence of its existence. But if there's even one person left to remember that it once existed, then there's also a way to dig up whatever is left of it. If concepts can be destroyed with a simple slash of the sword, it would indeed be a technology of an unprecedented convenience. A pit that forever buries all that enters it. Has long been since a dream of many in the city. That is the reason the House of Spiders has come into being in the first place. A joint enterprise of the 5 fingers, with the thumb, the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky as the stakeholders. Everything they wish to forget can simply be thrown into this pit, to the House of Spiders, located in the heart of this abyss. Call it a landfill, a bottomless well where secrets can sink for all eternity. A grave where cherry blossom bury the incident beyond the veil of oblivion. People can simply cast whatever ugly secret they want buried, whatever they would rather forget in here, and it will never resurface again, nor can it be made to resurface. The nurse father who have died, those who survive, and the rest of you who made it all the way here. A marvelous job indeed, everyone. The objective was to elevate my darling daughter into a state of complete emptiness. And to accomplish that, we had to forge a feather. For feathers, inability invites nihility. Now, the crevice of that void will be filled with loneliness and transform into a veritable hell of blades that slashes away at the world until nothing of it shall remain. I always told her to quit smoking, you know? But she never listened. Perhaps my darling daughter has always recognized the static of beauty, captured within that one last drag, the cigarette. How beautiful that lone ember is, consuming its own being, cutting itself loose, releasing a speck of light as it fades in self-immolation. Right then, a voice called out to me. Hey, Aya? It is Aya! Oh, you're still alive! Have you seen a ball of yarn? The one with the two ends at the same thread, touching each other. Araya? Huh, she talked to you? Executive manager! I'm afraid I didn't hear a thing. I was on high alert, entirely focused on watching the index nurse father in Ryoshu. It's possible I simply missed it due to the heat of the moment. I saw her clinging weakly to the manager's ankle in a near-dead state. The manager did not make a single ticking sound, and... The moment little Araya approached, memories from neither the past nor the present, but the future, rushed into me for a split second before scattering away. The more Mom tried to sever away all of the threads, the more my yarn puffs up. Ryoshu? What is happening to Ryoshu? Well, amongst the days that I've spent with my mother, it's a day when we went to get the snake called the Dragon's Beard Candy. First, it started in a single strand of thread, which splits into 2, then 4, and 16, until it becomes a roll of 10,000s of sugary strings. Mom and I watched it together as well, and I'm watching it even now.
See? I was right. Mom had 3 more pieces than me. And those threads that she's cutting off now may appear as if they were severed. But that's not really what it looks like to me. They're only getting longer and longer, slicker and slicker, just like they can be. Slashing away at the thread won't really sever it.
Mother and I are tied together on every path. I can see it now. I can also see her white-knuckled, gripping tighter onto the thread, refusing to ever let it go. How could one bear to witness those layers upon layers of time and dismiss them as mere fleeting moments? That is why I'm going to tell her! I'm going to tell her! Thanks for coming to find me! It's true that the threads will keep multiplying the more Ryoshu cuts at them. But eventually, the strands will spread so thinly that they will scatter into the murky void before they can ever reach her. If that is the case, perhaps a chain will work instead. The same chain that she's already cut off, the same stubborn one that brought her back from dead countless times. Time to chain her back up again? How dare you try to cut us off? Is that Gabora? Yira. Melted down the severed chain and will forge it in a roaring killing in one's heart. The resolve to sever everything, and the blade that cuts through all. They both started from the same wish, the wish to protect. Take this chain and let it guide your way. Go and tell her. Tell her everything that you've never got to say.
This thread might just work.
Araya grips the red, searing chain. Ryoshu has already severed the chain once. It was discarded in the throes of her agony. But it is our stand, our own spider thread, woven by time itself. You gotta go now! Abby's waiting for me! Araya makes her way through the Transyllian spheres with perky and light footsteps, as if she's heading out on a picnic. Araya has entered the fathom of Ryoshu, and at the same time, she exists outside of her. Cut and sever. Everything. Whatever they are. Whoever they are.
Mommy? The heart of every moment. I heard you, Mom. Her mother, Ryoshu. Dear lost child of mine, should the way back home eludes you? Why don't we follow the thread back to the very first knot that hurt the most?
So how do we write your name, Mommy? Go on. Read it. Ryoshu? No, that is not how you read these letters. Yoshihide, that is how you say it. Ryoshu! It's much prettier and easier that way, right? Mommy? Who wouldn't notice, but you never once let go of me. No matter which strand of thread I peered into. That is how I know the end and the beginning of all of our journeys. Time to sheathe it. You've done enough. You've done enough, Ryoshu. Sheathe that blades. Sheathe it up. Can you read the letters properly now? Yep, bet! But, you know, I still like Ryoshu more. See, I'm sorry, Amaya. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad that I was your daughter, because I got to do everything I wanted to, together with you. It was this day that I totally fumbled my guitar performance, but you were there in the front row, clapping louder than anyone else. And the sausage in the lunchbox didn't look like octopus at all, but they were still really yummy. From the moment I saw you again, all I already felt was how much I missed you. What? Why are you so sweet now? After all this mess they made us go through. Oh my god. Araya? What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, when I grow up, Mommy, I want to be Mommy's mommy. What? Well, because then it will be my turn to give you lots and lots of love. Oh, I see. No pity, but love. Mommy, I learned something new at school today. Just follow after me. Mommy, I love you so much. Raya, I love you too. Come on now. That's not it. It's not how you shot it at all. I'll teach you one last time, okay? And so, little by little, I forgot the smile I can never afford to lose.